I think a lot about the farm workers. I do think about what does it feel like to be noticed. I remember when I first got my ID, to have a piece of paper with my name on it, it makes you feel like you are somebody, And so when I do this, I think about farm workers and I think about how they would feel when they see themselves in a piece of artwork. Well, I grew up in a small village, like in Oaxaca, Mexico. My family was really poor. The whole town was really poor. I guess I didn't know it was rough, but I did question a lot why, Like, I would just be a kid. But as I got older, like a teenager, and I just started to realize that it was not normal. We barely had food to eat. I would go to school barefooted, and my clothes were all torn. They were mended all the time. So it was just crazy, It was probably I don't know, 8 or 9 when I would go out and draw portraits of my neighbors or family members. Whoever had the time to stay still for me for a little bit, and that's who I was going to draw. Those portraits are the first memories that I have, drawing on my own. It made me feel like I was good at something, because I wasn't good at school, I wasn't good at this, but I was good at doing drawings, and that made me happy. It's very interesting that I was doing life drawing without knowing that was an important component of learning how to draw. Life drawing is one of the fundamentals of going to art school. It was I guess, a combination of different situations that made me come to the United States. All people will come to the United States and get a little better, and so all the young people want to do the same, People in my hometown, most of them didn't have toilets or beds to sleep on. You have no time to dream, The biggest challenge was to have something to eat that day, That was the biggest challenge. You don't think about what's going to happen tomorrow. You just live day by day. So we risk it, we have almost nothing to lose. By the 4th time that I was trying to cross, I remember I was not even feeling anything. I was just oh, this person is dying, so I better help him or her across. But I guess that's part of the same situation with the drawings, about looking out for other people, I guess. And now that I'm here, I experience working in the fields, and it's to them it's a better life, but I feel it's not fair compared to the other life, people who are well off. And I don't know how to help them, right? Because there are so many people and I'm just one person. But at least I know and I'm aware of it. So doing art about it is just kind of a way to help them, I guess. People say I'm an activist, but it's a representation of my own experiences in the fields. And just the idea of bringing the poor and the rich people is a theme that makes the piece interesting, I think. Because I feel any marginalized group that is represented can start up conversations about the issues that we have in our societies. Let's talk about this, Being at the museum gives us a chance to be noticed, Whenever I'm in my own community, I feel we're in the same circle. We're just bumping into each other. But being at this particular museum is bringing the message outside of our own circle, And so being here is a big opportunity, to share these stories, to share a little bit of the life of the farm workers.